Watches are not only functional timepieces but also stylish accessories that can complement one's outfit. When it comes to selecting the right watch, size is an essential consideration. A watch that is too small or too large can look awkward and out of place on your wrist. The perfect wristwatch should fit your wrist comfortably and complement your overall look. Welcome to another episode of The Steady Ticker. Do you have a soft spot for watches? Subscribe now to The Steady Ticker and click the notification bell to keep posted on the latest news on different luxury watch brands and its industry. We create content on trivias, intricacies, history, and anything under the weather about luxury watch brands and their models. For our latest upload, we will provide tips on how to select the right watch size to ensure that your timepiece is both functional and fashionable. When it comes to selecting the perfect watch for your wrist, evaluating the case size and thickness is crucial. The case size is the diameter of the watch face, and it can range from as small as 28mm to as large as 50mm or more. The thickness of the case is also an important factor, as a watch that is too thick can look bulky and awkward on a smaller wrist. When assessing the case size, it's important to consider the proportions of your wrist. If you have a smaller wrist, a watch with a case size of around 36 to 40mm may be more appropriate, while those with larger wrists may be able to comfortably wear watches with larger case sizes. The thickness of the case can also impact the overall look and feel of the watch on your wrist. Watches with thicker cases may have a more rugged and a sporty aesthetic, while thinner cases can have a sleeker, more refined appearance. It's important to note that the thickness of the case can also impact the weight of the watch, which may affect its overall comfort during extended wear. Evaluating the color and design of the dial is another crucial factor in selecting the right watch for your wrist. The dial is the face of the watch that plays a significant role in its overall aesthetic. When choosing a watch, both the color and design of the dial should be evaluated. The color of the dial can impact the overall mood and tone of the watch, with black or dark dials giving a more professional appearance and lighter colors being more casual or sporty. Dial color can also add personality to an outfit, with bold and bright colors being a popular choice. In addition to color, the design of the dial is also crucial. The layout and style of the hour markers, hands and other elements can impact the readability and overall style of the watch. Some watches feature intricate designs and details, while others have a more minimalistic look. When evaluating the dial, it's essential to consider your personal style and the occasions where you will wear the watch, with dressy events or special occasions being better suited to more elaborate designs and simpler designs being more appropriate for everyday wear. The lug-to-lug distance is an essential measurement to consider when selecting the right watch for your wrist. This measurement refers to the distance between the two lugs on the watch case, which are the small protruding pieces on either side of the case that hold the watch strap or bracelet. The lug-to-lug distance is significant because it determines how well the watch will fit your wrist, particularly in terms of its overall proportion and wearability. A watch with a lug-to-lug distance that is too wide for your wrist may look awkward and feel uncomfortable to wear, while a watch with a lug-to-lug distance that's too narrow may not fit securely on your wrist. Moreover, a watch with a lug-to-lug distance that is too large may overhang on your wrist, making the watch look unbalanced and out of proportion. On the other hand, a watch with a lug-to-lug distance that's too small may look too small for your wrist, making it look lost and unnoticeable. The bezel of a watch also plays a significant role in both its functionality and style. It is the ring that encircles the watch face and can either be stationary or rotating. Its primary function is to track elapsed time, making it an essential feature for divers who use rotating bezels to measure dive time and calculate decompression stops. Bezels can also be used for timing other activities, such as cooking or exercise. The design of the bezel can also affect the watch's overall style and aesthetic. It can come in a range of materials such as stainless steel, ceramic, or gold, and can be plain or feature intricate designs or embellishments. The color and finish of the bezel can also influence the watch's appearance. When selecting a watch, it's critical and crucial to consider the function and design of the bezel. For diving or other activities that require timing, a rotating bezel is necessary. In contrast, for everyday wear, a stationary bezel may be more appropriate. The chapter ring is the ring located on the watch dial that surrounds the hour markers, and it helps to create a clear distinction between the dial and the bezel. The chapter ring may be marked with minute markers, numerals, or other design elements, and helps to indicate the precise time. The design and layout of the chapter ring can impact the overall legibility and readability of the watch. If the chapter ring is too busy or has overly intricate markings, it can be challenging to read the time accurately, particularly in low light conditions. On the other hand, if the chapter ring is too plain or lacks detail, it may make the watch look uninteresting and dull. When choosing the perfect watch for you, it's important to consider the design and functionality of the chapter ring, ensuring that it's clear, legible, and aligned correctly. The chapter ring should complement the overall style of the watch, and it should be appropriate for the occasion and environment where you will wear the watch. When choosing a watch, the lug shape, thickness, and width are other crucial components to consider, as they can greatly affect the overall comfort, fit, and style of the watch on your wrist. Lugs are the small protrusions on either side of the watch case that attach the strap or bracelet. The lug shape and style can greatly impact the overall appearance and aesthetics of the watch. For example, curved lugs can make a watch appear more elegant and refined, while straight lugs can give a watch a more sporty and utilitarian look. When selecting a watch, it's important to consider the lug shape, thickness, and width, as well as the lug-to-lug distance to ensure a comfortable and a proper fit. The thickness and width of the lugs can affect the weight and feel of the watch on your wrist, with thicker lugs adding a more substantial and robust feel. The lug width is also important as it determines the size of the strap or the bracelet that can be used with the watch, so it's essential to ensure compatibility. Proper consideration of these factors can lead to a watch that not only looks good, but feels good on your wrist too. The bracelet taper and the strap style are crucial factors to consider as well when buying a watch, because they affect both its comfort and style. Bracelet taper refers to the gradual decrease in the width of the bracelet from the lugs to the clasp. A tapered bracelet can provide a better fit and comfort on the wrist, as it follows the natural shape of the wrist. If the bracelet is too wide or narrow for the wrist, it can cause discomfort and affect the overall look of the watch. Strap style is another important consideration when choosing a watch. Different strap styles can impact the look and feel of the watch, and the choice of strap can be based on personal preference and the intended use of the watch. Leather straps are often associated with dress watches and can provide a classic, elegant look. Nylon or rubber straps are popular for sportier watches as they are durable and comfortable for active wear. It's also essential to consider the width of the strap and the lug width of the watch when selecting a strap style. The width of the strap should match the lug width of the watch for a proper fit and comfortable wear. Additionally, the choice of strap material can affect the overall weight and feel of the watch on the wrist. Indeed, the bracelet taper and strap style are essential factors to consider when choosing a watch, as they can impact the comfort and style of the watch. When selecting a watch, it's important to choose a bracelet or a strap that's appropriate for your wrist size, personal style, and intended use of the watch. Selecting the right watch size is an important factor in ensuring that your timepiece is not only functional, but also complements your style. A watch that is too small or too large can look unappealing and uncomfortable on your wrist. By considering your wrist size, personal preferences, and the occasion, you can easily find the right watch size that suits your style and needs. With these tips in mind, you can confidently choose a watch that will not only serve its purpose, but also make a fashion statement. Remember, the perfect watch size is one that you feel comfortable wearing and complements your overall look. Did we miss anything in this video? Share with us as well your personal tips on how we can select the right watch size for them. Leave a comment below. Want to hear more about watches? Hit the subscribe button below to support the Steady Taker channel and click the notification bell to instantly know about our new videos on luxury watches. See you in the next one.